We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Brad Keller gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out on the short end of this one.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Almora is there, 2 gone. Two on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up Alan Hansen.
The second baseman, Alan.
0-1, here it comes. Play ball to second, 4. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping into the box, Doug Marcus.
Doug Marcus.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Thompson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
The right fielder, number
Stepping
30.
into the box, Michael Conforto. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. 2 left for the Mets, but they're on top 2-0. Ready for another chance. Mauricio Calderon, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mauricio Calderon.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that.
2 men on. 2 out, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman, Anthony.
The set and the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Standing in, Doug Marcus. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play in the inning.
Your attention, please. He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 0, Josh Wood.
Pulls this one into right. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's through for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. The 2-2. Second. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Doug Marcus.
Second baseman, Doug Marcus.
First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Strand one. 11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Chicago posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. David Guillen claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between. Now batting, Doug Marcus. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Marcus.
Pitch on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Anthony.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Doug Marcus. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Doug Marcus.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-0. Here it is.
No, that's down.
Swing and a liner. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Michael Conforto.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Demetrius Elliott, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
The third baseman, Travis Shaw.
On the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. So in now for Chicago, Alan Henson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers. Right-handed pitchers.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Dig. Doug Marcus. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
3-0 to him now. Pitch on the way. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 0, Josh.
Towards second. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, Doug Marcus. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Calderon comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Bottom of the inning now. So here's Albert Almora next. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Towards second. He's right there. And that's out number 1. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Noah Syndergaard gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Demetrius Elliott pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the shownation.com.
They left 8 runners on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Lewis Mettler will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, you know, his last one wasn't very good. He only pitched into the 2nd inning, but he was lucky that his team scored some runs and bailed him out, and he was able to get a no decision. They're looking for a lot more in this one.
Digging in now, Doug Marcus. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped toward the second baseman. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does this.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Sent on the ground out to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit, and that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Lewis Metler, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come. Ground ball sent back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next up for New York, Doug Marcus, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there.
Now batting, number 11.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And with it comes Francisco Lindor. Hit sharply on the ground. The second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one. Now in the box, Doug Marcus.
Leading off with the ball.
Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. At the plate, Doug Marcus. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
0-1 the count. Slapped hard the opposite way. Sposato is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Chicago Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Martin Ramirez claims the win out of the pen, his first.
For the victorious Chicago Cubs, 3 runs on 8 hits.
MLB The Show's. So striding in, Doug Marcus. He'll get to take his first cuts here. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Right fielder looking up into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So one away here with the bases empty. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him.
All set for the start of the fourth. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Doug Marcus. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2. Ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pick.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Up next for the Mets.
Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the outfielder, Michael Conforto. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. Into the box, Stephen Herndon. Now the pitch.
Steven.
Towards second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Doug Marcus will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Out in front of it, strike one. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Digging in, Doug Marcus.
Second baseman, Doug Marcus.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out. So two are gone in the Mets half of the eighth. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. And now they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs. Doing for the Mets. 5-1 the final total in today's game. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Wheeler. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and two gone in the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Mets, number 1, Doug Marcus.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. One and one the count now. From the belt, kick, deals.
I got 2-1
and here's a
count.
fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one clears the bullpen. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Mets draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Salvador Serrano is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
I expect this series to be a battle, so So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final.
Cincinnati Reds. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left.
We are under the lights as the show. Striding in, Doug Marcus. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here. Ready now for Cincinnati. Stephen Chen is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Standing in, Carlos De La Cruz. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Towards second. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Doug Marcus.
Second baseman, Doug Marcus.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Thompson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and this goes right past him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. The 3-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here. Digging in, Matthew Mays. The 1-2. On the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Matthew Mays. He got on top of one and was a ground out last time. On the ground towards second. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can.
At the plate, Doug Marcus. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1 strike.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy. Now, he's the guy that's got to beat me.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. No hits to this point.
Michael Conforto.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. Over to Muncy, and they double him up. So coming to the plate, Carlos De La Cruz. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So striding forward now, Richard Arena. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball to second. Scooped up. And that's the second out. So digging in now, Doug Marcus. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Goodwin's in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin.
The batter, the center fielder, Brian.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Toward second. Reined in. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Reds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kyle Freeland earns his first win of the season. Michael Lorenzen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year.
For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They let.
We are under the. Now at the plate, Doug Marcus. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
1-0.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. In now, Matthew Mays. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Matthew.
The inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Doug Marcus. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Popped up. Farmer is under it. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Chen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-2 pitch. Put in play to the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in once again, Kyle Farmer.
The batter, the catcher, Kyle Farmer.
And on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. And quickly there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Doug Marcus. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound.
The right fielder, number 30.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go. Into the box now, Doug Marcus. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And he falls behind 0-2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Hanging changeup laid off for a ball. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. So it's a tight spot here. 1st and 2nd, 1 man out, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retired. Stepping in, Stephen Chen. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Working for the punch out, and the pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded. While the throw pulls him off the bag, and he is in there.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe it's late.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matthew Mays. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit out towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in once again, Doug Marcus.
Second baseman,
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
the right fielder.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
2-0 count. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is good one.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, talk about having...
In now for the Reds, Richard Arena, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. The Reds down to their last strike. Ground to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for... Runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
11 hits, 1 error.
Afternoon baseball here on... Next for the Mets, Doug Marcus. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mays is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Now batting, Matthew Mays.
Leading off.
The 2-2. On the ground out to second. Reined in. And there's one down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Chen, as the switch hitter will take his cuts handed here. On the ground to short. This could be 2. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
New inning set to get underway. Striding into the box, Doug Marcus. He flew out in his last at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Michael Warren.
For the Reds, the second baseman.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's the first out. Leading off the inning, Doug Marcus, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he misses again, 2-0. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael.
Throw over to the bag, and now they've got him in a rundown, and a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So stepping in, Stephen Chen will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a better hitter from the right side, but they're looking here swinging the bat left-handed.
One there, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Into the box now, Doug Marcus. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Reds have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. 4-0 the score this afternoon. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cody Reed gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi.